Hey guys, welcome back to another FGO video. Today we're going to be rolling for Summer BB on the JP server. So, know what you're thinking. Oh, he's being irresponsible and rolling in the middle of his workday again. No, I'm not. Today I actually waited to the end of the day to roll. Mainly because the banner didn't come out till 6 p.m. JP time and my lunchtime is 2 p.m. so couldn't have rolled even if I wanted to. But yeah, trying to keep it a little quiet. So sorry if my voice sounds a little different. It is roughly 9 p.m. I'm not sure if my neighbors can hear me, but it's better to err on the side of caution, as opposed to getting a complaint. So yeah, we're rolling for Summer BB. I typically don't like rolling for servants I already have on NA. But given how much you can do with Ciel and alcohol using Summer BB, I feel like I have to get it right. There's so much like little fun shenanigans you can do with card mechanics. So yeah, here I am rolling for Summer BB. We got 166 quartz. Hopefully it doesn't take that much because Summer 2 banner. I would like to roll on that as well. And still trying to get MP5 Ciel, but that's on the back burner. I still have 40 days to do that, so MP3 is more than enough for the moment. Anyways, enough meandering, let's get right into the rolls. Also would not mind getting Meb at all, that would be fantastic actually. But yeah, first week back to work after my vacation, and it was off to a rough start, as is typical when you come back from a long vacation like that. But yeah, getting back into the swing of things. Been asking a lot of my students, like, hey, what did you do for like your old bone vacation? And a lot of my kid students in particular will be like, oh, I just, stayed home, played video games, watched anime. And they get like really surprised when I say like, oh, hey, me too. I don't know if it's because of the way I present myself at work or just the way I appear in general, but people here typically don't think I'm the type of person to play video games or watch anime. So whenever I tell that to someone at my work, whether it be like a coworker or a student, it really catches them off guard. And I'm not sure, maybe that's a compliment. I'm not really sure. I don't know what the atmosphere is now, but I know roughly 10 years ago. How do I put it? Watching anime in Japan, maybe to people that have never been here, they would think oh, wait, that's huge. I have gotten 3 MLB copies of the normal Grail, 2 MLB copies of 2030, 3 MLB copies of Kaleidoscope. That is my first MLB copy of Black Grail. Thank God I finally have a Black Grail finish. That is awesome. That is a huge DPS increase for everything I do on the account. Okay, no, even if I don't get BB, I would have spent all my Saint Quartz just to get that Black Grail. That is huge. I am super excited about that. But anyways, what I was trying to get at, so the layman, the typical person here in Japan, if they talk to someone and one of the first things that person says is hey, I like anime, or hey, I really like video games, their impression of that person is generally, this person is weird. Now, if it's they've been hanging out with that person for a while, and then just after they've hung out for a bit, they then say hey, I watch anime, they don't think anything of it. At that point, they already know they're cool. But if one of their first things they learn about the person is hey, they watch anime, or hey, they play a lot of video games, the typical impression for a Japanese person, from what I'm to understand, is that they're probably kind of weird. Granted, that was what I heard roughly 10 years ago. From my experience, particularly with a younger demographic, working with children, I think it's much more normalized now. I think I'm more surprised now when a child doesn't watch some kind of anime. It might be like something super mainstream, but they usually watch it to some extent. Especially like my early elementary schoolers, they watch, like almost all of them watch Spy Family. And then a lot of my like higher level elementary schoolers, they'll watch like Demon Slayer. I have a couple that like Oshinoko. They like more like mature anime, I guess. And then in terms of video games, almost all of them have a Switch. Like I can't overstate how prevalent the Switch is in Japan. PS5, let's start with the PS5. PS5 is basically non-existent. It's like a second class citizen in the console wars here. And then Xbox doesn't even exist. If you say Xbox in Japan, they probably don't even know what an Xbox is. So Xbox is not even in the conversation. Granted, it doesn't seem like it's really been in the conversation even in the West for a while, but let's not open that can of worms. Have we? I don't think we've gotten a 4-star yet, have we? I don't recall us getting one. We got the Black Grail, which again, huge. That is phenomenal. But I would like a Meb. And of course, I would like a BB. Would be fantastic. I did kind of get, a little left out to dry on my Shiaru rolls. Granted, the actual rate I was getting 5 stars was very good. I am appreciative of that. The rate at which I was getting, the percentage of my 5 stars that were actually rate up was abysmally low, though. I think I don't really want to spoil the video, but I mean, it's a week old. Of the 5 stars we got, or SSRs we got, 3 of them were off rate up. Just for context, it's supposed to be an 80% rate up in favor of the banner servant. So getting 3 non-rate up servants within a sample size of 5 is ridiculous. Not astronomically ridiculous, just because the sample size was so small, but it still didn't feel great. But I am really happy with all the spooks we got, for the most part. Is that BB? No, that's not BB. That's, yeah, okay. For a second, I'm like, no, BB's a moon cancer, you idiot. The class was literally made for BB. Why would she be anything other than a moon cancer? Oh, but that's cool. I like XX. Realistically, will I use her? Probably not. But, I mean, hey, Razor, get the 3 Saint Quartz. Roll for BB one more time. I'm just happy to see the rate up is working. We know the rate up is in effect. We did get something from the rate up, which is good. But yeah, aside from getting back to work, not much else going on here. It is, as I say in every video, somehow getting even more hot by the day. Today, I don't remember if it was today or yesterday, or actually I think it was a few days ago. The temperature, not the actual temperature, but like how the temperature feels based on like the humidity and the actual temperature was 114 Fahrenheit. That's another XX. Okay. Well, we got our MP2. I guess it's a little more likely I use her now. But yeah, it's ridiculously hot. Would not wish that heat on my worst enemy. Other gacha games are kind of dry. I don't know if gacha games do this. Sorry, I was taking a quick swig of Pepsi while she monologued. I don't know if gacha games do this for like intentionally or for like a specific reason, but I feel like all my gacha games always cluster. Like the major XX just loves us. Wow, it is MP3. I'm happy to see you too. You're a character I like a lot. Glad to have you. but they always like cluster the big events or like big banners around the same time. So like FGO had a really big banner. Summer Shieru came out. Arc Knights had a big banner. The Sui siblings had a new sibling. She came out. Grand Blue had a big banner. They had Yukata Nier. They've had a lot of things recently, to be fair. Grand Blue's not fair to bring into the equation, I guess, because literally every 2 weeks they're releasing new characters. But regardless, like the last like week and a half, which is important banner, big event, and they always do that. Like Azure Lane does it too. Like I'll have a dry spell on every one of my gacha games. I'll like go home and I'll be like, I don't know what to do today. There's nothing going on in any of these games. And then like the next week, 5 major events spread between the gacha games. Again, it sounds like a coincidence, but I do wonder if it's to coincide with like, I don't know, like certain holidays in Japan or something. I'm not really sure. But it is very exhausting. Alright, so the question is, do I want to do a skip? We haven't done a skip yet. Our skips have not been lucky in terms of the rate up SSR, but they have been very lucky in terms of just getting an SSR. So yeah, I reckon we'll do a skip for the last one. Well, that was double-sided. Is that Meb? That's Meb, right? She's a Saber. Yeah, she's a Saber. That's a Meb. Let's go. Yeah, Meb. Okay, great. I do love me some Summer Meb. If we could just get some Summer Kohai to go along with that, that would be great. Well, I say like the skips have really good luck, but honestly, the last 2 rolls, we've gotten a lot of 4 stars. I really don't want to mess with what we got going here, so yeah, just send it. Do a normal roll again, I guess. No, I gotta do the skip. I'm sorry. Immediately backtracked on that, but I am a believer in the skip, especially after those Shieru rolls. But it turns out I should not have been a believer, because that was, yeah, not a lot of nice things I can say about that roll. Alright, so we're down the singles. Not looking too good. But we'll hang in there. Who knows? It only takes 1 roll to get Summer Kohai. Got 4 more to go. Probably this is all I'm gonna roll. I can't remember when the Summer 2 banner comes out. I'm probably gonna wait till like the last day of this banner and then I might roll some more. But I really want to save as many rolls as I can, just in case the BB banner for the Dubai BB is probably Kazuradrop, which I really want. Regardless of what she does, I would really like to get Kazuradrop. So probably hold off until I know at least a little more about that banner. But probably I'll end up rolling again. Getting Summer BB is pretty important. I feel like, of course, I got Shieru recently, but I also got Aoko in my Destiny GSSR. Was it? No, it was just my normal GSSR. And obviously, together with Shieru, she can do some really nutty things, which I would like to play around with. So I am prioritizing getting BB pretty heavily, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're rolling for any of the Summer Servants, I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you again in the next one. Later.